Hi, this is Ron Alexander. My week 2 lesson is on how to add a software instrument and record MIDI data in Quantize using Sonar X2 Producer digital audio workstation. The goal of this presentation is to prepare the tracks for recording MIDI data, add a software instrument using the browser in the DAW, set the click and count off using Shift F3 from the keyboard, and record. Here we go. This is Sonar X2 Producer. This is a blank project that I've started. In order to record MIDI data, first thing we need to do is to insert a MIDI track. So I put my cursor in this area, right click, insert MIDI track. I'm going to name this track Piano. Next thing we need to do is set the inputs to the track. In order to do that, we come up to our inspector window here, and I can open it up by these arrows here. You see, down in this area at the bottom of the inspector window, I can see that I have some drop downs under the in-out section, and so the input I'm going to choose as MIDI VS100. That's my MIDI input interface. MIDI Omni. Now I need to add a software instrument, and to do that I'm going to come over to the right side of the workstation, and I'm going to select here, and now I can browse through all of my plugins, my soft instruments. So one thing I want to use, I'm going to go to the VST plugins, and I really like this True Pianos X64, so let's try that one. Double click on that, brings up this option window. We're going to take the defaults of that, and it creates a track folder for True Pianos, as well as an instrument and MIDI track. This is good for organizing your data. I can minimize that since we don't need to look at that right now. Next thing I need to do is set the click track and the count off. So in order to do that, I'm going to use a keyboard shortcut, and that's Shift F3. That brings up this window here. I'm going to set my record count in at 2. And everything else looks okay. That's pretty much all you need to do. The next thing I'm going to do is arm the MIDI track, and I do that by clicking this red button under the piano MIDI track. In order to record, I need to click this red button up here. Instead, I'm going to use the keyboard shortcut, which is an R. So let's play something. I have a 2-measure count in, so let's try this out. Okay, wasn't a great recording. So, if there's something I don't like about it, I can either re-record it or double-click in this window here, right here, and that brings up my edit window. I can edit it. Now, we're not going to edit right now. We're going to move on. That's pretty much all I need to show you, I believe. We've covered all the pertinent interfaces and features of the Sonar X2 Producer MIDI recording. We prepared the tracks for recording MIDI data. We added a software instrument from the browser. We set the click and the count off using Shift F3 and re-recorded. Thank you for your time and patience. See you next time. Bye-bye.